Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Gore Made Breaks. Before we get started, I got to give a very special shout out to the following Patreon members: Shane with Oddball Cards and a quack to you, good sir; T-Bone, Wayne Hunt, and of course Michael P with Bass and Ball Cards. Boys, it is Tatis home run day. He has finally broken the ice and gotten his first dinger of the day. Oddball, I think that we have to include Mr. Tatis in our battle today. What do you say? Tatis, Rice, and Julio. Don't call him J-Rod or the fans will be upset with you. Oddball, I'm down for the three-way battle royale. And as you can see, you've got a shot at getting at least a couple of those guys. Maybe Ben Rice in here, J-Rod in both, maybe a J-Rod rookie in that guy right there. And of course, Oddball, thank you for getting your order in early. I'm starting you off with a free pack of some oldies but goodies. 89 score, just to relive some vintage fun. And we knew our mystery packs had ran out, and I was kind of toying with the idea of like, what else can we open that is just kind of a fun icebreaker and a small thank you to you guys. So I felt like some of my old childhood favorites. 89 score, got some good rookies in it. And Hall of Famers, of course. There's a Barry Larkin. We got Walling, DePino, Surhoff. BJ Surhoff. I remember getting BJ Surhoff cards back in the day. Dave Concepcion, and always remember these two. I mean, these were like so cool when, you know, you're 9 years old and going through these. And then as an adult, they just kind of become that thing you flick across the room. Tom Henke looks like a nerd, pitches like a beast. Mookie Wilson, always like saying his name. Mr. Witt and Thigpen there. Jim Clancy, fantastic writer, love his books. Salas, Joel Skinner, and there is the Cobra right there. Dave Parker, Dave Meads, Jim Eppard, and Danny Cox. Usually there at the end is when you would hit some of the rookie cards. There'd usually be like a couple of them back to back in there. Either way, Oddball, thank you. And we are off to the races. I'm going to go ahead and start off because we're, of course, looking for Julio as part of our battle with 2022 Topps Archives. I need to update the list. Oddball, I believe there are now only 3 of these bad boys left. And as folks start to make their way in tonight, I will just throw out there that I'm riding solo. So if you do drop in an order, if you'd be so kind as to also maybe mention it in the comments. Oddball, I had a very disappointing few minutes right before getting the video started, and I will show you what I mean here. Trying to get scammed over here. People trying to scam me. It's no fun, but it's them's the breaks. It's been a while since that has happened. Got the Maeda, got Kyle Lewis, sad story there. Lamont Wade Jr., Murph Dog, and a green Cal Raleigh rookie. Are you kidding me? Oddball, off to the races. The green Cal Raleigh rookie numbered to 125, and that is a leadoff home run for sure. The big dumper and 87 style subset with the green, and it looks pretty nice. Oddball looks pretty well centered there, and as you can see there on the back, 110 of 125. Big time. Oddball, great start to the evening. That makes me feel a little bit better. There's Javi Baez, Air Jordan, and the Beebs. Let's sleeve up. Some of these postcard inserts were pretty fun. So I was kind of like getting some stuff organized after the last few weeks, and you know, Otani mania. I've been trying to acquire more 2019 Gypsy Queen for us to open. Okay, there's the Babe Mike Pizza, Adalberto Mondesi, Classe, and the Dirty Pirate back to back with Sweet Meat Pete there, Giolito, and Voldemort. Oh, it's not over. We'll still continue seeing him for years to come, I'm sure. I was tempted the other day to like look up what is the current situation with him, and then I realized like I don't know why do I care, and then I didn't because I don't want him clouding up my search history, right? Carlton Fisk, nice Seiya Suzuki rookie there. Reese Hoskins, Go Hornets, Luis Heel rookie, Brian De La Cruz rookie, Simeon. Got the Josh Lowe. Too many guys named Lowe and Lau in the league. Cabrera and Tyler Glass now. Yes, Oddball, I was just, you know, as I was getting ready to go, this is not my disappointing story. This is just baseball news story. I was like, maybe I should just check MLB network out and see if there's any like sweet baseball updates. And that's where I saw that Tatis dropped his first dinger of the year. I also saw that Trout hit number 14 earlier today. LeMahieu and Correa, Clemente, Snyder, Richie Ashburn, Edgar Martinez, DH extraordinaire, Gehrig, Chippa, and Willie McCovey. So hopefully some cool baseball happenings throughout the day that I'll get to watch when we're done here. I got the house to myself, so I can just watch baseball and eat chicken nuggets on the couch for hours. Ozzy, Kevin Smith, rookie. Chas McCormick, rookie. Torque, rookie. Royce Lewis got sent back down recently. Vladdy, Lodolo, Rick, what a pack. And then Bryce Elder. Nice pack there, oddball. I feel like it's kind of become more of a common thing. I don't think it's quite the kiss of death that it used to be back in the day for a guy to get sent down to the minors to maybe work out a new swing adjustment or a different approach of hitting, something to that effect. And Royce Lewis, I think we are well aware that dude's got serious power and skills, and when healthy is a legit addition to the team. So hopefully he'll be back up soon. Yelly, KB, and the Gauss Man. Chicken Man, Kirilov, Air Jordan in foil, Luis Garcia. There's Jazz and Casey Mize, who's hopefully back soon as well. A lot of injuries happening this week. I saw that Luis Severino left the game with, I don't remember what it was, probably like arm soreness or something to that effect. Murakami legged out an infield little bloop to avoid a double play, then wind up leaving the game with a tight hamstring. That's kind of disappointing given that he's been absolutely raking this year. Hopefully not a big deal. Okay, Gwynn and the Rocket, Altuve, Tyler Stevenson, another Vladdy shot there, Casti, Romy Gonzalez, rookie, and just one more for the road, another Cal Raleigh rookie. But right now, Oddball is sitting on a card of the evening, the Cal Raleigh rookie green parallel to 125. Congrats to you. All right, Oddball, before I move on to archives, because I've mentioned it, I'm going to show you what I noticed. So anyway, I'd gotten a shipment. There's no real like major amounts of these things anywhere. So you kind of got to like acquire them however you can. And so like I'll go on eBay and try to buy if I can find lots of things. So I found a lot of Gypsy Queen packs, which is how they're back on there. And this is like, almost all there were. And as I'm putting them in the way that I store my stuff for organizing product, I noticed this. That's weird. And I noticed, why is it upside down? Then you notice that, well, that looks weird. Why is the, green pack in the middle of the pack as they're supposed to be at the back? Then you realize, oh, it's open. And then you can kind of see that the packs have been opened and most likely refilled with bogus cards. So then I started looking, and I noticed, because of the way it was laying, I noticed this. NHL Upper Deck cards in lieu of the green pack. And as you can see with this one is obviously, it looks a little wrinkly there, like maybe some shenanigans take place, but it's completely sealed. So this is by no means an accident. This is shadiness to the full effect. And I feel like, as I'm totally expecting some difficulty with trying to return this, but usually I feel like eBay takes care of buyers. Oh, you can even see that these packs have been opened in there. It's going to be hard to explain how these are clearly not Gypsy Queen cards in a sealed pack and blame it on me. Now, these ones all appear to be legit. Okay, but for what these now cost, I can't trust these when you have these as part of the package. So I'm kind of just in a situation where like I don't trust I don't know how I feel about like getting refunded for 2 of the 7 here, and then keep the 5. I just kind of feel like I'd rather wash my hands of the whole deal, just because it seems pretty scandalous. Anyway, that's how my Packs with Friends evening started out. So, long story short, hopefully you, and by you I mean people out there in the inner world, hopefully you know who you're getting your stuff from, because buying old product kind of comes with those risks. You guys might remember several years ago opening up, I want to say it was 2018 Chronicles, back when it was like affordable. Several of them were repacked with other cards. And what happens is, and sorry for rambling during your time, I'll be done here shortly. What happens is a lot of the card selling companies, Blowout, what have you, when they're selling old like fat packs from yesteryear, they're rebuying it back either from people like you and I, who for whatever reason have them at home, or they're buying them from like Walmarts and whatnot that had them sitting on shelves, which of course is subject to a customer from a retail chain store like a Walmart buying cards, stealing the cards, returning it to a person who knows nothing about cards, and then they just put it back on the shelf because that's their job. Their job's not to be a card inspector. And then they just kind of get bundled into those old rebuys. And then they get passed down to guys like you and myself who get to deal with the headache. And anyway, it's been a few years since we've had something like that, but today was the day. And, I'll keep you guys up to date. Hopefully they can get them. I still have some more, not including that one, but we're down a few. So anywho, all right, Elias Diaz, Garrett Crochet, and then the Yuki Matsui Black Parallel. Mackenzie Gore, I just think pitched a decent game the other day. Slamming Sammy Seymour, case hit Kevin Pillar, and then Nick Gonzalez. And man, yeah, it sucks. I feel like I know in my heart that I got a pretty decent shot at just getting it returned, but just the hassle, Austin Riley, Jordan Lawler rookie. We got Strawberry, we got Yelly, and Pat Bailey, who's now on the Guardians. Austin Wells rookie, that'll take, and Diaz, and then O'Neal Cruz, who I think yesterday hit one into the Allegheny, right? Hit one into the river. And man, I tell you what, like that dude is just all levers, and cruise missile is definitely apropos to what he does. Impressive guy, and hasn't made a complete bumbling idiot out of himself in center field since opening day. Chorio rookie, Kershaw retired, Moochie is back, Lipscomb rookie, and No Brows Vaughn. And you never know, sometimes that last card is like an image variation. Mr. Pajes rookie card, Shane McClanahan, and Hammerin' Hank Aaron. I guess yesterday, this is just some more like kind of random baseball news. I guess yesterday, Barry Bonds came out to our base to help judge a barbecue competition of all things. So kind of random. And I'm by no means a Barry Bonds fan, and I guess he refused to, do any pictures with any of the airmen or sign any autographs in a true Barry Bond fashion. All right, Beltray, Jeter, and Snell, Zilla. Brian Ramos, rookie. Emmett Sheehan, rookie. Why not? Let's throw a sleeve on him. Nola in the black and foil. Tyler Black, rookie, and Mason Wynn, rookie. You guys know how I feel about sleeving Brewers rookies from the recent years. Mason Wynn obviously has turned out to be a pretty decent ball player. Nola, fantastic yet underrated pitcher, and Dodgers rookies, say no more. And man, speaking of Phillies pitchers, how about Dodgers versus Zach Wheeler yesterday? I think they think they were good for 4 dingers, and Ohtani having one of them, Muncy, Freeman, and then I think it was Pajes might have got the 4th one there. Harper, Royce Lewis, and A-Rod. We've not seen J-Rod, a.k.a. Julio, Tatis, or Rice as of yet, Oddball. Okay, Scooble Dooble and the Judge. Chappie owns the game. Wheeler, just mentioned him, and then Corey Seager. Anything in baseball this week that has stuck out to you, Oddball? Anything interesting? 2 packs to go, by the way. Next up would be Hedgehog. I don't know if Hedgehog is here. There's Donnie Baseball, Jared Jones, rookie, Luciano, kind of a letdown, Dylan Cease, Nolan Gorman, and Giancarlo, Lou Gehrig, and JT. Remember when I got back into collecting, I pulled a green shimmer Marco Luciano Bowman first auto card 1 of 99. And I just was like, oh my goodness, like we're getting a second house, and wound up selling it. Felt pretty good about it. Then COVID happened and it like quadrupled in value. And then now I think I could probably buy the card cheaper than what I sold it for back in 2019 because he just hasn't quite panned out. Christian Scott, rookie, Trevor Story, Michael Young, Buster Posey, Jarren Duran, Tim Anderson, Kid Bryan, and the Ellie rookie to close it out. Very nice. And again, my ever-lasting search for a sponsorship sleeve patch that doesn't look like absolute trash. I felt like I saw one the other day that was close. The Quikrete one on the Braves uniforms in yellow kind of matches. Doesn't look too horrible. I think it's the Rays have the Webull stock market app/site. Kind of has a cool-ish logo. And there's one more. Some good pitching this week. 2 more. More to 1. 2 to 1. God bless. I can read, Oddball. I can read. Trust me. Don't worry. I'm not stroking out over here. more 2-1 games, low-scoring games than you thought, and it's always fun. I feel bad for Skeens, man. Like he pitched the other day. I think he had 10 strikeouts, gave up a run, and then of course got 0 run support, and then they wound up like losing the game, and then that becomes just kind of like the story of the game. Making Skeens look somewhat human this year, but dude's still a beast. All right, here we go. Connor Norby, rookie. Garrett Crochet. There's Jackie. Got the J-Ram. Got the mini of Gaylord Perry, and then Tom Seaver, Wicked Curve. That is a high number, Oddball. So Gaylord Perry, 305. Must have been tough growing up with that name, but become a Hall of Fame professional ball player. I think that will help. Right, I think that would help defer from some of the teasing. Okay, Mr. Hall looks primed to be teased for any number of reasons. Jackson Mayer. What is this? Got Mr. Zahn, a purple chrome refractor to 75. Ethan Zahn, reality TV. I can proudly say that I don't really watch reality TV, so I don't know who this is, but he's apparently old school, and therefore I can get down with that. Let's see. Pro soccer play when he rose to fame as a contestant in the 3rd season of Survivor Africa. I will also proudly say I have never watched one single episode of Survivor ever. And I will probably be being tortured if I ever do watch one. So listen for my safety word. It's boysenberry. And there you go, Oddball. 2nd numbered card of the evening. There is Eck. We got the Yoshida mini, and then Red Sox win the World Series. Let's see. Oh, nice. Ginter back Yoshida. So both minis have been SPs. That was pretty cool. I didn't know, and that's a high number Eck, by the way. I didn't even know that was like a thing, although I guess I should have realized that since they started including Chrome cards in the packs, that the potential for a parallel existed. Okay, next. Let's see, got KB. Man, is he like active right now? Is he on the IL? Like, what's going on? I really would love to see Chris Bryant just have like one of these bounce back, almost a Cody Bellinger, Yelly style year. A Boogie with a hoodie. We got JHM, Brooks Lee, rookie. Why not? And then Bruce Sutter or Suter, however you choose to pronounce it. And that's a high number and a Ginter back. And then Steve Carlton is your Wicked Curves. Okay, another nice rookie. Another 3 for 3 now on the minis being SPs for Oddball. Let's make sure I didn't miss another high number. No. Forget how fun Ginter is, man. Like, so many cool and quirky things in here. There's Reese Hines. I think Michael said he got sent down or released the other day. Ted Williams, Ozzy, Orlando Cepeda, and nice. What do we got here? Eagle Beach, Oran Hastad, Aruba. Sure, I probably pronounced that wrong. Don't really care. And there we go. Toss that in there. Don't need to check with the back. I don't think they do those in Ginter back. And Orlando is a high number. Gradeworthy, how are you? Radiation is taking its toll. All good, though. Just trying to get through it. And, well, as always, appreciate the updates. I think, we kind of feared that it was not going to be, an easy ride. Picnic on Marshmallow Island is my favorite euphemism for, not being easy. But hopefully, I think you'd said, like, a short time span of it, right? And hopefully you guys are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel as far as that goes. Godino, I think that's River Ryan. There's the judge. Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays in Chrome. Oh, John Carlo in gold. And then the Goose, who is the producer of many a funny autograph inscription. And he gives 0 Fs on some of his autograph inscriptions. 10 more sessions, 2 weeks. I guess when you're going through it, though, and it's rough, 2 weeks probably sounds like a really long time. So we're behind you, man, and we'll definitely say some prayers for you guys. Hopefully those 2 weeks go by as quickly as humanly possible. Mr. Kind, that is Christian Campbell, rookie. Joe Morgan, Phil Rizzuto. And JHM gets the rookie and men black bordered. And I think that's Bruce Suter right there. Cards win the World Series. Let's see. Rizzuto, high number. I wonder what the print run of the SPs, the high numbers in Ginter is. They're obviously fairly plentiful. So I wouldn't say that they're anywhere near something like a Heritage high number SP, but they're still fun. I mean, everybody likes getting an SP of some sort. Man of Steel, Shelton, Seth Lugo, and Virtus in refractor form. Who's that? Ty Virtus, variety reality shows. Well, again, you probably guessed how much I know about him. JHM and Gibson. Oh, that actually could be a Ginter back. Let's see. It is. Glad I turned that over. So Oddball. Hitting the hot box of minis here, and no high numbers in there. Final pack of Oddball's turn. By the way, after this, it's Hedgehog, Thorgy, and Brian, and I think they all kind of indicated that they might not be here. So I'm just going to go in order, I guess. Okay, Bo Jackson. Oh, there's Big Christmas. Has anybody picked him up yet? Zach Wheeler. Joe DiMaggio. Hey, Brooks Lee gets the image variant. And Big Mac. A's win the Battle of the Bay. Yes, they do, with a earthquake thrown in for good measure. Joe DiMaggio, a high number. And Oddball. Pair of numbered cards, but one of the most recognizable names from 2022. Big Dumper started off our evening with the green parallel to 125. Very nice. And Gradeworthy, no worries. By the way, Gradeworthy, like, I don't know if you saw or heard earlier, I'm flying solo. So when you put an order in, if you wouldn't mind, like, telling me in the chat so that I know to look it up, because there's no Mrs. G to run to my aid tonight. And Brian, since I know you're here, how do you feel about going next? I have not heard, and Oddball, you're very welcome. I've not heard from Thorgy and or Hedgehog. Hedgehog, I think, had alluded to like trying to make it, so I don't mind pushing him further back. Brian is good with it. Brian got what the thumbnail and the title would lead you to believe I'm excited for, because I am excited for it, and it is Bowman. I'm trying something new. And I, to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about it, other than, you know, a don't hate the player, hate the game type of a mindset. Rather than just put up my standard YouTube title, I just, you know, all the kids are using AI nowadays, and I just put in like create a YouTube title to increase viewership, opening Bowman blasters, and that is one of the like 15 options that it spit out. The other ones were just kind of like just too stupid for me to even like want to entertain, but that's where the title came from. So we'll see. I'll go back and check the viewership numbers, and I've got to do something real quick, guys, because it's driving me absolutely nuts. This has never happened, and there we go, fixed. All right, and we'll see. We'll see if it tickles the YouTube algorithm or not. Otherwise, you know, quirky titles for quirky people. Here we go. Still looking for Ben Rice, still looking for Julio, still looking for Tatis, Bam Bam, Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday, Perdomo, and then we got our insert, the Ching, how do you say that? Shen Ko, I guess, and that is your insert. Chris Arroyo first, Frobose first in Chrome. We got Bazana, Namala, and man, oh man, Bowman. Bowman this year is just ridiculous. So first pack into Brian's foray here. Got the Marconi Herman to 499. Sky Blue first. Numbered card. One per blaster-ish. Sometimes more than one per blaster. Sometimes more than one per pack. How about that? Okay, here we go. We got Riley Green, Bobby Witt Jr., Max Fried, Jackson Merrill. There we go. 2 per blaster. This one, the Jacob Melton rookie in lime green to 399. So Brian is off to the races. This what you're looking at is Brian's auction cards turned into new cards, right? Nelly Taylor first, Walker Janik, Daniel Hernandez first, Araujo, and Andrew Fisher first. And that is that was on the list. I think I have most of them memorized at this point. And I always say, though, you know, you probably want to go back through stuff just in the event we missed something. Okay, pack number 3. We're already 2 numbered cards in on this blaster. Springer, Dinger, Kyle Teal, rookie. Jock, rookie. Bubba Chandler, rookie. Roman Empire, rookie. Insert. Kate Anderson, Chrome. Tommy White and Chrome. Monastery first. Luis Cova first. And then Andrew Salas. And this just kind of feels like a carbon copy of what all the blasters lately have felt like. Numbered card, tons of great names. Yes, please give me more. Okay. Trey Savage gets us started. The names keep going. Seager. There's Julio. All right, Oddball. We can't screw this up tonight. Julio, 1. Rice, 0. Tatis, 0. There's Soto. Ryan Sloan on the insert, Blaine Bouillard first, and then Ava Arquette. That is way up there, like top maybe 5 cards. Owens, Gage Jump is up there, and Dylan Lewis. Gage Jump, I think, actually just came up and pitched a game. The A's have been kind of struggling as of late, which, you know, they were in first place for a long time, which I kind of felt like was a fluke. But Gage Jump, obviously, good enough to be called up to the bigs already and take a shot. Okay, Scooble Dooble, PCA, Jacob Wilson, and Kutch. Got the Caleb Bonemer in green. Topps update hangers. Just placed an order. Grade-worthy, thank you. Handle Fry. I didn't notice that F in there. Handle Fry or Handle Free. Encarnacion. Again, like these people playing it fast and loose with the spelling of names here. Leo DeVry, Reptilian, very nice. Theo Gillen, Jace Mitchell, Braden Montgomery. So Brian's blaster continues to be very nice. What Leo DeVry must have had a first in like a Bowman draft, right? Trout and Adele hit a dinger today. Neto left with an injury. Yes, man, that's another one that I saw. Brian was Zach Neto. I was saying that earlier. Injuries of big name dudes: Severino, Murakami, Neto. Lewis is down. Okay, let's see. We got Vladdy, Justin Nixon, rookie. Chase Burns, rookie. Alex Freeland. Nolan McLean, rookie in Sterling. Desan Hill first. Monastery. We got J.R. Ritchie, Espinosa, and Braylon Antonez first. Okay, I think I got all of the primary big prospects sleeved for you there, Brian. Let's go round 2. Grade worthy. As I had been saying, I don't know if any of those other guys are here right now. So if you would like, you can actually be next. Hedgehog was in there. Thorgy. I think both those guys are gonna like try to make it. But I am happy to go straight to your name, sir. So don't walk away, or walk away and get yourself a refreshment. All right. Here we go. Second blaster. Still encouraging science tonight, guys. Don't worry. I have to get up at 4 a.m. to bring my son to the airport. Yankee on at 10. Well, oh my goodness. That is, yes, you have a busy schedule, sir. So yeah, if you want to go next, and those guys aren't here, let's do it. McLean, rookie. Murakami, rookie. Harry Ford, rookie. Chris Sanchez, I think, still has his scoreless inning streak going, which is just nuts. Nate George, insert. Henry Lane first, and Justin Gonzalez, that is a big name, so we'll take that out. Luis Arana first, Quinn Irons first, Hector Ramos first. All right, so debatably the number 1 prospect to get. So Brian is still continuing to hit big names here. Okay, next pack. Let's see if he'll get another numbered card, or if he'll still wind up kind of a 2 for 2, thanks to that first blaster. Lindor, Freeman, Baldwin, and Corbin Carroll. Is that numbered? It is. That is a like aqua out of 125, Dakota Jordan, the first sighting of a parallel top 100 card this year for us. And of course, it going to Brian, who's been having amazing luck as of late. Love to see it. Kova first, Bremner, Juan Torres, Jorge, another one, a 2-for pack. Chris Polanco to 399. So Brian has gone 4 for 2. That's right. That's how I use numbers. Okay. Conference for work is to go to Raiders Stadium, then to a concert to see Maroon 5. That sounds like one hell of a trip. Good for him. Okay, big dumper. We've seen a lot of him tonight. Weisenhunt, Marseille, and Tolley. Got the Judge Electric Slugger. That's nice. Victor Arias first in Chrome. Victor Figueroa, I think, is on the list there. Parks Harbor first. Luis Pena, Cade Snell first. All paid as part of the trip. Man, that sounds sweet. Can I ask, like, what does he do that he gets some sweet perks like this? And I think we're all wondering, are they hiring IT? Well, that makes sense. I'm probably not smart enough to do IT unless I can somehow convince the IT guys that baseball cards are the future instead of AI. Then I might be onto something. Chris Moore, the Degrominator, Jonah Tom, Brady Howes, got Billy Carlson on the insert. Nice, another big name at Florentino first. So Gonzalez, Florentino, and then Holiday, I would say, are your top 3 almost universally. Carlos Cio, Rumfield, and Truett Madonna. Do you guys agree? Is that kind of what your perspective is? The Florentino, Gonzalez, Holiday, your kind of top 3 prospect names. Not to say there aren't other big names, but I think that is kind of what the baseball collecting world has agreed are your top 3 prospects. Next up, well, so far so good. We're just missing Ethan, correct? I think that's the only thing we're missing right now. Acuna, Ellie, Chorio, Tatis, Then we got a Tatis. Sorry, I almost missed that, Oddball. We almost missed out on counting. We got 1 Tatis and 1 Julio. No Rice yet, though. Okay, Schlittler in green. Nice rookie insert there. The Kim. Got the Antonez Reptilian first. Ava Arquette, another big name. Tess and Daniel Dickinson. Okay, you got one more pack, and it would be pretty sweet if we could finish this off with Brian getting all of the big names, but I don't think too disappointing with 4 numbered cards out of 2 blasters. Cole's first 2 games, he had the 6 scoreless innings. I didn't hear about the second one yet, though. Cruz, Owen Casey, Carter Jensen, Gilbert, J-Rod. Oh my word. Look at this guy go. Anthony Frabeau's Gold Shimmer out of 50. How about that? 5 numbered cards out of 2 blasters. Very nice. Who doesn't like that shimmer look? That is so sexy. Brian, big congrats to you. I would say that's a nice turnaround, right? Some auction cards turned into new Bowman cards with numbers. Dickinson, we got McGonigal, Lombard, and Paul Linian. And that is going to do it. How about that? All that out of 2 blasters. Gold, lime green, a pair of lime greens, the top 100, and there we go. There we go. Big congrats to you, sir. How fun is that? I mean, that's kind of like, that's always been the goal, has it not, for a lot of us, right? Like old cards into new cards, and hopefully you can do that. Yes, they are definitely bangers, and hangers aren't having all the fun, right? Blasters have been fun too. 6.2, no runs, a walk, and 10 Ks. Gradeworthy, what has his velocity been like? I know that's always a big talking point, sticking point with guys coming off of TJ. It looked like he was up there. You never know. Some guys are like kind of scared to like go full send as they come back, but Garrett Cole is a consummate professional, so I feel like he probably knows what he's doing. Mid-90s, that'll work. What is he topping out at, like 98, 97, 98? We already sent it out. Brian, maybe you missed it. It was sent out earlier this week. And let me grab Gradeworthy stuff. He developed a new pitch. What pray tell is the new pitch? And Gradeworthy, get you set up here, buddy. Brian, I will take that as an indication that you're interested in getting stuff shipped. 98.6, a knuckle curve. I wonder if that's something that he can throw without putting a ton of, I don't know, tweak, whatever you want to call it, stress on the arm. I wonder like what would motivate a guy coming off of an injury to develop a new pitch, if not something that he could throw maybe safely. All right, Gradeworthy. You're the only one that has dipped their toes into these, and I imagine we'll see more. Sweet. Brian, thank you. Yeah, we posted it just because Mrs. G was leaving, so she wanted to be able to do it before she left. But don't worry, I have plenty of experience packaging cards, so your cards will be in good hands. Okay, here we go. Littell, Brian King, rookie, Laser, Banda, O'Laughlin, Allen, the little City Boys action there. That's a cool card. I like these. They've done a good job with some of these like combo cards, and then especially when you start adding in parallels to them. Learned a new baseball rule. Pitcher can get a save when coming into a game up 10-1. Now, to be honest, I always thought that that was a thing. I'm only recently like learning some of the other rules of like what constitutes a save. I just thought if you're up and a pitcher comes in the ninth and closes it, that they just get the save. And I guess I've always just thought that was just the way that it was. Hicks, Estrada, the Matt Shaw rookie, Dylan Cruz, more than 3 innings and finished the game. How I like when did that become a thing? Because I feel like I don't remember Dennis Eckersley pitching 3 innings, or I guess you just have guys that are just considered closers now, and guys like the Reaper, where it's like, yeah, like they don't score on you, but you're not really getting any credit for it. Santana, Robert Pavetta, Matz, Salmons, JV, Justin Steele. I think he's out for the year. Koch, India, Jankowski, Eric Yang, Cal Quantrill, Dustin May took a no-no into the 8th the other day. Good to see him doing good. Guerrero, William McIver, Mike Vasile, Tim Elko, Feigl, Ryland Thomas, Ballesteros, Robert Hassell III, Tolbert, Kate Horton, another combo card, Callahan, Rojas, Owens, Christian Campbell, Dalen Lyle. I feel like, were we sleeving Lyles? I don't think so. Drake Baldwin, of course. Marcelo Mayer, of course. 4 runs in the first, but none were earned. Probably some sweet error action. I got to say, man, like I said this the other night, there's Sasaki, that Severino just absolutely stinks when pitching at home in Sacramento. When I see him pitching, I just absolutely cringe. Don't know if Oddball said anything, but I got a vacation this month and skipping the auction until July. Well, no worries. Thank you for the heads up. Actually, hopefully, you guys don't feel like pressure to do this every month. You have done it for the last 3 months. I know people enjoy it and they've been successful, but I don't ever like things turning stressful. So enjoy your vacation, sir. Okay, Singer, there's Christian Campbell again. Edgar Caro, I think, did something good earlier today, so maybe he's just fresh on my mind. We'll sleeve him up. McAble, and let's see what we got in the back of the pack where all the fun stuff is. Chappie's a star. So is Torque. Cam Smith, rookie, and Marcelo Mayer, rookie, and Zach Veen, rookie, and Chandler Simpson. Is this a mistake? I do not remember there being this many star cards in a hanger. Shohei, we love Shohei. Roki, nice insert Roki rookie. Sosa with the Bleacher Reacher, then Diamantes, McCusker rookie, Cam Smith, very nice. Cam Smith, Diamante rookie, Pink Morgan, and Fresh Prince on the All-Star rainbow foil, not hollow foil. My goodness, that had to be a mistake. I thought like you got 4 of the star cards. That was like 7. Hey, you know what? When they make a mistake in our favor, we'll take it. Nice Roki. You can definitely see the improvement in the star cards from last year to this year. But hey, if they want to give us a bunch of star rookie cards, we'll take them, and especially dudes named Shohei. Gradeworthy's like, this guy's getting some good stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's my name. Nice. I would say so, at least in terms of flagship. And yes. Otani, anything right now. I gotta say, like, it's like watching like a stock or something, and you're watching it go up and up, and you kind of get that feeling of like, is this the peak? Is this when I should sell? And my goodness, the Otani stuff is just absolutely ridiculous. And the way he's pitching this year, like, all signs point to a Cy Young is within grasp. I will say, though, Chris Sanchez being in the National League and having this amazing scoreless inning streak going is definitely giving him some competition. And I'm all for it. I don't want to downplay Chris Sanchez's accomplishment this year. I love Shohei, but dude's amazing right now. Okay, Hicks, Estrada, another Shaw, another Cruz. Got the Santana. This is true, man. It just Otani, really, just Otani anything has got some room to grow here. And It's just made so much stuff collectible, especially from like previous years. Starting to find like some cool Ohtani inserts that, you know, might have just barely warranted a sleeve a few years ago. And now, you know, they're going for, you know, hundreds of dollars. Ornelas there, McIver, Masil, some like a lot of familiar names, but it's definitely not the same exact collation. Kind of weird. Tolbert, Horton, Callahan again, Raffy, Christian Campbell, Caro, Abel, Jackson Jobe, Enright, Munoz, Cody Clemens, the Heineman, Librator, and then let's see what we got in the backside here. Okay, Jazz, there's one. Muncie, there's two. Abreg and Jackson Merrill. That's more normal, right? Three, very nice. So it got a Roki insert and a Kurtz insert. Look at the mystical. These are so nice looking. Now, it looks like a parallel. I don't remember. They're just so colorful. The mystical Harper, maybe a blue parallel again, or purple, not sure. Burger Diamante, Crim Diamante, Blue Bob Pink, and then holofoil Murdoch. If you are like just now becoming aware of the update hangers, my goodness, 26 stars, MLB, PSA 10, 126. Isn't that nuts? Again, a testament to how much nicer the new star cards are, but still, the idea of a star card going for over $100 is pretty sweet. Silver lines are colored, so obviously these silver lines are still silver. I could have seen like the background of the name having been a different color. It just looks so colorful. Just such a cool looking card. Okay, got one more to go. Hanger, that is. One more hanger, and grade worthy. These have been pretty nice, I must say. Okay. Last one. Still wondering what the response I'm going to get from that eBay purchase for my scammy packs. Okay, here we go. Patrick Rookie, Birdsong, Mead, Gusto, Zach Veen, Wins, Chandler Simpson, the Amador, the Rowdy one, 2 for 1, Kent, Urshela, Clay Holmes, Leiter, Kravitz, Malley, got the Power in Pairs, Garabito, Nick Allen, another cool combo card there, Sisk, Heaney, 2026 Ohtani base card, 10, $200, and 2 of them have sold. Grand giveaway. Got the Lau, Luis May, Gonzalez, Alvarado, Kate Horton, Davidson, Ray, Hyesong Kim debut, Gordon, Edgar Caro debut, Ryan Johnson, Presley, Jay Hay, Geraldo, Job, Enright, Munoz, Clemens, Heineman, Librator, Springs, Meeker, Hunter, Moncada, Cameron, and then the interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and take that guy. Okay, Soto's a star. These are like out of order. Joe DiMaggio on the insert. Marcelo Mayer, black gold. Gordon, Torrens, Brian De La Cruz, Ribby Royalty, holofoil, and then a pink Glaber Day all-star foil. Come on, guys. Peanut Butter King, how are you doing? Just opening a variety of things there, Peanut Butter King. Next, we've got some Bowman blasters to open and a variety of Topps Heritage from yesteryear. No, you're definitely not getting anything graded from PSA. I thought I saw that they're actually like doing a full stop shutdown. They've got like some 10 million card backlog of cards to grade. They were at like an 8-month wait to have bulk returned. And given the timely nature of trying to, you know, quote unquote, flip cards, you're really taking a big risk that 8 months from now, when baseball is over, well, hey, Peanut Butter, we typically open just baseball. Not to say that's 100% the case, but it's, I would say, 99.9% the case. So Hopefully you're a baseball fan. If not, hopefully you're just a fan of talking baseball cards. Either way, back to the thing. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and go to Thorgy because he had the Bowman blasters, and I don't think he was going to make it, but I only have him and Hedgehog yet left, and Hedgehog had kind of indicated he might make it, so I'll push him. 8 months from now, baseball's over. If whoever you sent in to be graded, if that team didn't make it into the postseason, you've got a lot of room for that card value to have tanked by then. Guys like Roman Anthony, like, is he going to be still considered good after a year? Like, who knows? Maybe he gets sent down at some point. 8 months though, that's a long time. I expect to see a rise in raw cards being graded, or alternate grading companies that can turn it around. Still not buying GMA though, and I do not recommend it for anyone. All right, Thorgy also got his order in early. Thorgy also gets a free pack of some sweet Skur from back in the day. Valley Lavalier got Candy Maldonado, Rick Horton. This is why Tommy John surgery is a thing, right? Jesse Barfield, big name back in the day. Walt Weiss, yes. Walt Weiss actually has some 88 card. I didn't know this, and I had thought about buying several Topps traded sets from back in the day just to like go through them, because there's some names in there you don't really expect. Walt Weiss having an 88 Topps card being one of them. McFarland, the Wild Thing, Mitch Williams, Pascual Perez. What a weird delivery style, right? Okay, Scott Terry, Mike Smithson, Greg Booker, Ricky Jordan, another big name back in the day, John Perlman, Ken Griffey Sr., worth the sleeve, and Hall of Fame Ted Simmons. Why not? Why not? One of the it's got to be the last year of Ted Simmons player cards, right? Or close to it. All right, Thorgy had tried to get some traction with maybe a blaster battle of Bowman. Hadn't tried that style. I didn't see anybody take him up on it. But maybe on a future evening can be a thing. Let's see if we can keep our streak of numbered cards going here. Got the DeLauder rookie, Sproat, Gunner, good man. Don't let this name get you. I just want to be different. You got to do what you got to do. Plus, I mean, who doesn't like peanut butter, right? All right, Chris Rodriguez, top 100. There's JoJo and Liam Doyle in Chrome. Nath, Made, and Connor Griffin just hit another home run. Hopefully he is settling down and becoming what we all hope he's going to be. Luis Morales, A's rookies, get sleeves. Kafus, The Miz, of course, gets a sleeve. Melton and Junior, Riley Nelson in Chrome. Dorchie's in Chrome. Doyle, Willits, and Cabrera. Eli Willits, obviously super hot first just not too long ago. Dylan Beavers rookie, Scooble Dooble. Mr. Trout, Air Jordan. Tatis, that is two Tatis's oddball. Okay, Shields first, Peterson first. Justin Gonzalez, top 2 to 3, big name, Seaver King and Ferrara. So Thorgy's got one of the top 3. Okay, Buxton, Machado, Clement, Colson Montgomery, rookie. Eli Willits again, we just mentioned him. Isaiah Jackson first, Bremner in Chrome, Duran, Valdez, Shelton, 2 packs to go. Will he get a numbered card? Nolan McLean will put a smile on his face. He's a Mets fan. Murakami, of course, get healthy. Ford, Sanchez, early. Hernandez first. Got the Carlos Sio first. Reptilian, Polanco, Lewis, Ramos. All right, here we go. Last one. Last one of Blaster 1. Frankie, Freeman, Baldwin, Carroll. Oh, Nolan McLean again. Godez first, Seaver King, Shields, Kayama, and Jorge Quintana. All right, very nice blaster. A pair of McLean rookies. We did not happen to get a numbered card. No big deal. We might get 2 or even 3 in the next blaster. We can keep our ratio going. Although I will say we've opened now 3 blasters, 2 of them Brian's, 1 Thorgy, and 5 numbered cards have appeared, right? So we're now at 5 for 3. I know how numbers work. It's just we're ahead in the ratio. Speaking of weird numbering, have they done like the frozen fractors again? Remember the weird like negative numbered refractors and things like that? I felt like that was a 1-year thing. I don't recall seeing much of it this year, if they're still doing it at all. Maybe it's one of those like they let the intern come up with a new idea. Didn't take. Okay, Sal Stewart rookie. Bryce, Cole Young, Imai. You throw a no-no, you get a sleeve. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Blake Mitchell, top 100. Owen Carey, first, and Araujo, first. Justin Gonzalez, again. King, Cabrera. So, pair of Justin Gonzalez's. Okay, Schwarbaum, what's he got? 22 home runs right now. Stowers, Roki, J-Ram, die cut. These have proven to be fairly valuable. The Charlie Condone and numbered card. All right. All right. We got the Dax Kilby at a $3.99. I'm not saying that they're a Bowman thing. I'm just wondering, like, are they still even happening? Okay, Blake Mitchell in chrome. Duran, Kayama, Ferrara. Okay, we got numbers. Big Amish, The Judge, Basayo, DeLauder, third Tatis card, Warwick first, Avalilo, Chrome, Valdez, Polanco, and Shelton. Okay, we'll take a second. We're halfway through. We're now at 6 and 4 on the numbered card to blaster ratio. Still ahead. Again, the die cuts might have sneaky value. I don't spend a ton of time researching all the weird pack ratio rates and stuff. They just kind of always felt like I'm going to get what I'm going to get. And I'm not trying to science my way out of having fun in baseball cards. But some people do that, and that's fine. It's just not my thing. So I don't know what the actual like pack ratio for those die cuts are. Sproat, Gunner, Goodman, Morales, already explained, A's rookies. Hagen Smith, top 100s, Jack Wheeler, and Salas. Lewis, Shields, Ramos. 2 packs to go here. Then another blaster to go. Capus rookie. The Miz. Melton, Caminero, De Paula in green. Connor Griffin in chrome. Jack Wheeler, first Reptilian. Arana, Quinn Irons, Quintana. Final pack. Yankees, Mets are his team, so he's still getting the spot-on treatment here. Beavers rookie, Mr. Trout, Air Jordan, Bucks truck, Freeman, Sterling, Chase first, Fine, Torres, Harbor, Cade, Snell. All right, so Thorgy is keeping the good count alive, dropping the numbered Dax Shilby Lava, unless they've changed the name. It's kind of got a weird look to it. I'm going to show you real quick. I don't say this to like knock the card condition. Just kind of a weird thing. Looks like there's like a print almost line in the design going through it. I wonder what that does, like when it gets graded. Like it's not like a textured line, like you can see, it's not really like affecting the surface of the card. It just looks kind of off. Sucks to have a card grade dinged for something like that, just completely out of your control. I wonder, like, that's clearly a product of production. I wonder if you could send that in for a replacement. You guys remember I did that with some image variations. You just need to be able to still buy the stuff on the shelf and then a receipt from a store. Okay, final blaster here. We got Jock, Bubba, Savage in a row. There's Seager. Walcott, number 6 on the top 100. I feel like we never talk about him. Top 6. Okay. Ortiz first, Tunin first, Frobos, Jenkins, Riley, Nelson. Next pack. Okay. Julio, is that now the 3rd Julio, maybe 4th? Soto, Scooble Dooble, PCA. Eli Willits, Shotaro Mori. I still want to get his kanji signature. Benj, Vera Honda, and Keaton Anthony. Hedgehog is going to have his stuff opened up next, guys. Jacob Wilson, Kutch, Vladdy, Justin Nixon Jr., Jesus Made, and Leo DeVry, and a bonus card. Nope, just a backwards paper. Delise, Celestin, and Killen. Always throws me off. I don't know how that happens. Okay, Chase Burns, rookie, different name, maybe some different collation happening here. Freeland, Eldridge, and Williams. JoJo Parker, top 100. Linian and Kenya Martinez in Chrome. Merrick Houston, I believe, was up there. Cole Pepper and Edgar Montero. 2 packs to go. Here we go. Ready? Wyatt Langford, Devers, Keyshaw, Fresh Prince, Reynold Rodriguez in green. Wyatt Sanford is one of the big names. The Zokar is going to be Reptilian, Hediger, Nyans, and Davalillo. And our final pack of Thorgy's turn. Oops, I put my paper in my Chrome. It's going to mess me up. Shohei, very nice. Matty O, still underrated. Cattell, same. Marcelo Mayer. The Miz, Sterling, nice job at Thorgy. Polanco, Mayfield, Ibarguen, Ike Irish, and Leo DeVry. So, got another one. I'm going to get my first card I pulled out of a box from Walmart graded. My local card shop told me it takes about 2 to 4 months. Ooh. Okay, well, I would say the correct question to ask in this situation, Peanut Butter, is which company are they having it graded by? If you say PSA, I would say they might be severely off in the turnaround time, being only 2 to 4 months. We were talking about it earlier tonight. Last I saw, they were looking at an 8-month turnaround time for bulk cards. Not sure about what card you're talking about. They offer things like walkthrough services that cost several hundreds of dollars. It sounds to me like you're likely referring to group grading, where your card shop allows people to give them their cards to have graded, and they kind of handle gathering it all and sending it in, and that usually implies a bulk grade, so they get a better price on it. I'm leaning towards calling BS on you having any hope of getting it back in 2 to 4 months. Now, if they're using like HGA or CGC or CSG, or whatever the hell they're calling themselves nowadays, they might have faster turnaround time. SGC is owned by PSA now, so I got to imagine they're still probably approaching that, 6 to 8 month turnaround time. Do you know? By the way, the Cam's card sounds nice. Am I getting the Top Chrome Platinum? I will if I can get like a good deal on it, Brian. I'm tempted to like begin my stand against cards from previous years not coming out until halfway through the next calendar year. But you know me, and you know that I am a sucker for the old styled cards done on modern Chrome designs. So I always do the never say never. And also, I'll only be getting it in some kind of retail format, just because as of late, hobby boxes have not necessarily been flying off the shelves. Yeah, they're beautiful. And I saw something, and maybe you saw it too, Brian. They had like a city variation. I just saw, I think it was a Ben Rice city variation auto, where the city is the backdrop. Looks so cool. And yes, well, hey, Hedgehog, you made it just in time. You are the show closer as of right now, unless somebody else pops in for scientific purposes. All right, and Hedgehog, so that's what you got. This is from me as a thank you for getting your order in early. This is taking the place of the mystery packs, which no longer exist. Anyway, appreciate you, sir. And if you got an order in mind for what you'd like to see, just let me know. Let's get it going. Alvin Davis, Steve Sachs. I have his autograph somewhere. He was a local at one point. Webster, Bernansky, Wallace Johnson, Pat Sheridan. Let's see. Year to remember, 82. I was terrible in that year because I was 2. Bob Boone, Kevin is gross, Stan Javier, Dernier, Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer, why not? Kevin Romine Lettuce, Joel Youngblood. There we go with the rookies. Cameron Drew, rookie. Felix Fermin, I think, at one point had like a Future Stars card. And then Tom Browning. No order, dealer's choice. Is it too late to buy a Bowman Blast? No, of course not. If I'm live, it's the perfect time. It's also your turn. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm going to start off with this because I feel like these packs can put big smiles on faces. But, you know, if not, there's like no real insert fallback plan. So we'll either start off on a good note or have plenty of time to shake it off. All right, here we go. We got the Cole Tucker rookie. Why not? People like Cole Tucker. I'll sleeve it. Luciano rookie. Tommy LaStella. For some reason, I feel like LaStella might be a good omen. Chirinos. Kinsler. Case hit Kevin Pillar. Got the Joe Harvey rookie. Sergio Romo. Taylor Clark rookie. Candy Topper. Don't sleep on these. Don't sleep on these. I saw the Shohei candy lid, candy topper, whatever you want to call it, in the auction. They got some value, gentlemen, because nobody did anything with them. Okay, Ichiro and Kikuchi, kind of a cool combo card there. Why not? Worth the sleeve. Tim Beckham. Richard loves the ladies. Nate Eovaldi, Kurt Casale, Ian Kinsler, Yandy Diaz, Joe Kelly, Jung Ho Kang, and the Fat Rock Manny Machado. Let's see. Anything over 7 is a high number SP. Might also be one of the already good cards we have sitting down here. Cole Tucker. Nope. All right. See? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Now we got hangers to get a different look at things here. I guess we'll end with that Bowman Blaster, by the way. Peanut Butter, back to that question. Was it PSA that they were saying the grading for the cam card would have been? Okay, and 2025 Hedgehog, just because I'm remembering 2025 full keep, 26 just the good stuff. Job rookie, got JT, Barshow, Seth Brown, Doyle, Glaber Day, Springer Dinger, River Ryan rookie, Grant McCray rookie, stolen bases, Abreu, Lugo, Cease, home run leaders with Shohei front and center, Matty O, Montgomery, Suarez, Jimenez, the Flying Squirrel, Uceta, the Law Dog, Tovar, Will Warren rookie, Junior, Merrill Kelly. Yes, it's up at the very top in the new stuff. Drew Romo rookie, JD Martinez, Wyatt Langford Gold Cup, Mitch Spence, Nolan Jones, and then some fun stuff. Let's get it. Luke Weaver, Refractor, nice. Dreamweaver, Flying Squirrel, Light Purple, Vidal Brujan, Burgundy, Profar, All-Star in Chrome, Griffin Jax is a high number. I need to make sure I check that because sometimes it's not a high number and it's a different type of SP, like a image or a bat flip variation. Okay. I usually give it a few weeks. I don't know how you guys peruse the list. I feel like I'm the type of person that like I get used to looking for things in a particular spot. And if something gets moved on me and I'm not ready for it, I will miss it. So I leave stuff up there in that new spot for a while. And then once it's been, you know, maybe a month, then I'll like drop it down. So the Prism and Select, stuff like that, I would say it's about time for me to move it down into the regular sections. So don't be thrown off by that, gentlemen. Okay, 2026 Heritage, Alcantara, No Browse Vaughn, Jack Leiter, Kate Horton Gold Cup, Chorio, Brandon Lau, Rafaela, Ramirez, Granillo rookie, You were saying just good rookies, right? Or are you thinking all rookies? Granillo, Andrew Abbott, Vientos. It's tough because they're still like so new. Like next year, they might turn out to be amazing. I don't know. Taylor Ward made a fantastic catch the other day. Dolander, Strom, Jackson Holiday, Pajes, Cole Young. I think interesting enough. Crochet, Edberto Hernandez, Caminero. Sometimes those are like a variant, but I think only when they're in the back. Casey rookie, Barshow, Key Bryan, and Nimmo just went deep for the Rangers, I think, yesterday. Webb and Crochet, Garcia, Lennon Sosa, Jeffers with the bat, the corn bat. Someone can have, okay, so just the good rookies, like as of right now, the good rookies. Gotcha. The Beebs, Kobe Mayo, and Sandy Alcantara. Now the fun stuff. Chris Sale in Chrome. Arazarena Burgundy Sparkles. Parker Messick is a no-no throwing potential and an SP. And then the Wilson Contreras looking sad, light purple. Wilson Contreras is the Contreras that has been like in the middle of several skirmishes this year, right? The two Contreras always throws me off, but I think he's been... He's been a rowdy one this year. All right. Throw that over there. Hedgehog, were you good with the Bowman? Yes, indeed. Okay, let me get you a Bowman blaster. We are approaching needing to put a remaining stock count on a few things. Hedgehog, I will say this because it's relative to you or relevant to you. There's only 5 hangers of 2025 Heritage left. And then Bowman, I think, if I can tell how I have them on that shelf, I think there are 9 blasters left, but obviously I need to get more because this is one of the very few products that I think is going to remain interesting long enough to make it worthwhile. Okay, here we go. The Fat Rock, Manny Machado, Clement, Colson Montgomery, rookie, McLean, rookie. Got the Case and Cunningham insert, nice. Johan Cell Cabrera first, Carson Benj in Chrome, Pena, Carlos Co, and Truitt Madonna. That's not a name you're likely to forget anytime soon, right? Last name of Madonna. So pretty safe to say he was not on that top 15 list that I was referencing. Murakami. I'm excited to see his Series 2 rookie come out. Harry Ford. Chris Sanchez. Well, if you got to be addicted to something, Bowman is about the safest bet out there. Chris Sanchez, Lindor, and Freddie Freeman. I mean, he does have a low average ERA. I think Chris Sanchez, was he a 2022 rookie? Didn't we get his autograph out of a 2022 Optic Blaster one day? There's Truitt Madonna again. Wei and Lin, and I think he is on that list. Rumfeld first. Ava Arquette definitely is, and then Daniel Dickinson. So getting some of the big name prospects here, Hedgehog, very nice. Also nice to get them in Chrome. See, everybody forgets that, like, it's not only the firsts, but you can get Chrome and you can get cool parallels of the rookie cards as well. So, maybe we'll see a Murakami. Actually, I take that back. I don't know if you can get Chrome rookie cards. You used to be able to, or I thought they started to do them around the Wander years. Baldwin, Corbin Carroll, Big Dumper, Weisenhunt, Weatherholt, obviously a big name. He's up. Merrick Houston, big name in Chrome. Gutierrez first in Chrome. Got Tess, Lombard, and Yella. The Wilder, the lease, 71 to 75. So nice low number paper offering there. It is a first. It's a dude with a bat, and numbered cards are nice, especially when they're under 100. So Hedgehog, congrats. Dropping them in. Only Chrome rookie cards are the red ones. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was having a little bit of a brain fart because I know you can get the Ohtani the Ohtani 2018 regular Bowman rookie card, because it's not a first, but you can get it in autograph. But I'm pretty sure they don't have on-card paper auto, so that would kind of imply that it's chrome auto. No, right? Marseille, rookie. Tolley, rookie. Moore, rookie. The DeGrominator, Kala, top 100. There's Wilder again, and Kenley Hunter in chrome. Sejun Moon. I looked at two different lists, and Mr. Moon was on a top collectible list. Wheeler and Linyon. So I did go back for some of your guys' stuff and sleeve your moons. A sleeved mooning is a nice thing to look at. So, okay. 2 packs to go. Hedgehog already got one numbered card. Let's see what else Bowman has in store for us tonight. Jonah Tong, rookie. Brady Howes, rookie. Acuna went yard yesterday, and Ellie, Waldschmidt in green. I think it was yesterday. Antonez first in chrome. And Roldy Brito Reptilian. That is a nice name for the Reptilian. Mendez, Dorches, and J.J. Weatherholt. So another nice pull out of Hedgehog's Blaster. And again, just Bowman doing Bowman things. Shalani, how are you doing tonight? Just in time. There's actually only 1 pack left. So literally just in time to see something get open. Last pack mojo here. Here we go, guys. And if anybody else is out there lurking and put in an order, please say something. Otherwise, in about, 12 cards, the video will come to an end. All right, Chorio, Tatis, day of the dinger for him. Cruz and Casey. Ethan Holiday, first Ethan Holiday sighting, and it's on the Sterling. Aiden Miller, Felning, Daniel Ortiz, Zaire Hope, and Tommy White, and that will do it. But we did manage to see Ethan Holiday at least once. I have a lot of cards to ship. If it's cheaper to send in multiple packages, that is fine by me. Yes, you do have cards. I think your cards will probably fit in a medium flat rate, and that would be the cheapest way to get it. I feel like a small thing is now, I'm going to get this wrong. It's somewhere around like $12 to $13, and then medium is $20, but it fits over twice as much. And then I think large is around $25, and that fits an extra like 400 to 600 cards. So it definitely gets cheaper as you go. Breaking it down would actually make it cost more. Anyway, yes, the Sterlings are nice. The Sterlings are nice, and I like that. I like that they have become more attainable. I say that because back in 2019, when I was just a new kid getting back into cards and Bowman, the Sterling was only 1 per hobby box, but the value of the Sterling cards didn't really seem to make sense with their rarity. They were very affordable, and so I feel like if they're not gonna have the value bonus multiplier that goes along with rarity, at least make them more attainable so we can have them, because they are such cool looking cards. And they must have listened or had the same idea, because they're about 1 per blaster. I think they're 1 per mega box too, so no real added benefit in that realm. And I like them. And you can get parallels, as we saw. We got the gold Nolan McLean parallel a few weeks ago. All right, gentlemen, a few quick things here. Next weekend, I will be working on base. So expect a later start. Things have been a little bit weird. I won't go into it on here because, well, that probably wouldn't be very smart, but it'll be a late start. It might actually be 6 o'clock my time. And then I will offer to start as early as possible if I manage to get out of there early. But just so you're aware, the auction post for June is up. If you want to get some stuff that you already have, like maybe you got something tonight, and you want me to pull it out to roll it into an auction for you, we can do that. Otherwise, the auctions are up. Any tier is available, so jump in. If you missed the shipping post, as I mentioned earlier, it is live. So go on there and let us know your thoughts, and we'll go from there. All right. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully, you guys are getting some good weather or some good baseball and things going your way for your team. Take care, gentlemen. Have a great Sunday, and we will see you soon. Later.